MacVoices is sponsored by Smile and PDF Pen 9, the best way to do more with your PDF documents, including optical character recognition, search and replace, secure redacting, highlighting features, and much more. Get all the details and download a free trial at smilesoftware.com. MacVoices is in San Jose for AltConf and WWDC. I'm Chuck Joyner. We have Sonny of IBM to talk about what IBM is doing with Swift. Sonny, it's great to have you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity to be here. Thank you.
So IBM is exhibiting at AltConf. What are you offering to developers here? What are you educating them on?
Great question. So as an introductory note, I'm the offering manager for Swift, server-side Swift at IBM. And what we are here is to essentially educate the iOS developer community about how to leverage the skills that they have with the Swift programming language to do server-side development. So IBM has invested in making Swift a first-class language for building cloud-native applications, server-side applications, whether you're building microservices or web applications or REST-based APIs. IBM has invested in making sure that Swift is a first-class language for doing all of that. And the iOS developer community, with their existing Swift skills, it makes perfect sense for them to be able to do server-side development as well. So we are here primarily to talk about the reality that Swift is as a server-side language and educate the attendees of the conference about it and tell them about the framework that we have built to make that happen. Specifically, it's called Kaitura. Kaitura is a web application framework. It's a server-side Swift application framework that you can use to build cloud-native applications, essentially. Right. So that's what we're here to talk about.
Well, of course, IBM right now, we know that those of us on the outside know that IBM is working with Apple,
yes,
working on applications, working on enterprise applications, and that's part of your effort, I'm sure.
Correct, yeah. So a couple of things came out of the IBM Apple partnership that started a few years ago. One was for IBM to build business applications for the iOS, right? And we have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have the largest Swift development shop in the world, right? Building iOS applications using Swift. But the server-side Swift and making that a reality is another aspect of that partnership as well. So this is a piece of that partnership that was established a couple of years ago. Yes.
Okay, so AltConf is a bit of a different kind of conference. I mean, we're right beside WWDC, but you all felt it was important enough not only to come and attend, but also to help sponsor. What is it about this particular conference that you find so beneficial?
Well, primarily it is the access to the iOS developer community, right? This is the best place for us to be, to get the word out, to educate the community on server-side Swift. And practically everyone that comes to WWDC stops by at AltConf, and we've had a large number of folks stop by at our desk asking about, and people who are aware of Swift on the server side and asking about specifically what IBM is doing about it, but also those who have only heard about it or just are not even aware of Swift being a server-side language, coming and being educated about this, right? So in terms of having access and a forum for us to reach out to that community, AltConf is a place to be, right? Which is why we decided to sponsor this conference.
Well, look, I'm just down the way from your table, and it seems like it's been very busy.
It has,
your folks have not had too many opportunities to sit down.
Yeah, my feet are hurting quite a bit. I've been standing straight for 3 days now, but it's been exciting. It's exciting to see both the interest level. And also the kind of questions that we're getting. A lot of people are coming to us and asking, one, they're asking, what is server-side Swift? I hadn't heard about this, or when did this happen? But we're also getting questions like, is this production ready? Should I be using it now? Can I, is it good for me to get onto this and start using this for my app, for my business, and so on? So we're getting a variety of questions around this. There's a lot of interest, there's a lot of excitement about it, and we're excited. So for all the standing that we're doing, it is just exciting to be a part of what's going on.
So answer a couple of those questions. Where does it stand at this point? Who is it for in the developer community, and what kind of things can they do with it?
Yeah, so At this point, server-side Swift became a reality in the late 2015, right? So we've spent the last year and a half doing a couple different things. One is ensuring that it is stable and reliable on the Linux platform, right? Stable and reliable enough to build server-side applications with it, and also building a framework that makes it easy for you to get started building server-side applications. So at this point, we are at a point where it is ready. We have customers who've already started adopting it, not necessarily for large-scale enterprise business critical applications, but definitely for smaller applications, departmental kind of applications. It is stable, it is reliable, it is easy to use. It is now granted, along with the changes that are happening with the Swift language itself, some of the features that are available with Swift 4 are going to become a part of the framework that we're building, etc. So some of those changes are happening as well. So as long as you are prepared to deal with those changes, right? It is a platform that is ready and available for you to use. Right?
For the folks that aren't at AltConf and can't talk to you about some of these things, where do we send them to get these answers and learn more about Swift on the server side?
So two sources. One is three sources actually. So I would recommend that they visit our Swift Developer Center at IBM. It's developer.ibm.com/Swift. It's easy enough to remember. They could also go to kaitura.io. That's the website that's dedicated to all things Kaitura. We also have an active Slack channel that has a couple 1,000+ developers that are actively engaged in talking to each other, but also talking to our engineering team, talking to our architects, asking questions, making suggestions, recommendations, and so on. So I would recommend that as a resource for them to sign up as well to engage in the conversation with us.
Sonny, thank you for so much time. Thank you for standing just a little bit longer. And hope that folks will go and check some of that out, the developers, and everyone wins.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to enlarging the community. I think yesterday's keynote, or I think it was the State of the Union, it was said that there are 250,000 applications that are built with Swift. Now we're looking to see a significant proportion of that, of the server-side component of that built with Swift as well, and we're excited about seeing where Swift can go and excited about being just a part of this journey.
Sonny, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chuck. Thanks for the opportunity again.
Thank you. Folks, we'll have more from WWDC and AltConf in San Jose. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes, links to subscribe, and to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, SoundCloud, the MacVoices blog, the MacVoices Dispatch, our weekly newsletter, and on MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard that helps you do more with your Apple tech. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.